Are you about to blow Wade away?
Feeling that.
So this is the theme song to the original 1992 Meet the Parents.
Did you know
It's
there
not
was
Randy Newman.
Yeah, right. It's not Toy Story 2.
And that's the poster.
It's loud as
All right,
fuck.
that's enough.
How the holy fuck
I
was
found
that?
out about the existence of that movie about 3 hours ago.
Oh, wow.
It just hold on to your taint.
Yes.
All right.
1992. That
Yes,
came
I
out.
grabbed a bunch
That
of
theme
clips.
song.
I grabbed a bunch of tape.
Amazing.
So like Blair Witch Project,
Taint misbehaving.
a filmmaker, Greg Galena?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Terry
He
Gilliam.
named the main character after
Yes, he
himself.
directed, wrote, and he starred as Greg in this movie, Meet the Parents. The premise is a guy meets his fiance's parents. Hilarity ensues.
Does it?
So let's take a look at this movie. Unlike so this movie
Patrick loves you.
Patrick doesn't even have to see it.
Hilarity ensues. Is that really all it says after that? A man meets his fiance's parents.
Your recall is amazing,
Hilarity
Patrick.
ensues.
Can we go
that
around?
is what it says.
I would
That's
would
what I
actually.
said.
I would love
That's
to go
so fucking
around.
funny.
This is Wade's movie, and he would like to go around.
I would like to have a go around where we each pick a movie, and
That's the podcast.
and redo the synopsis using only one sentence followed by hilarity ensues. I'll start. Titanic.
No, right now? Oh. In a world.
Poor boy meets a rich girl on a boat. Hilarity ensues. Matt, go.
Avatar: The Way of Water. Little monkey boy raised by Avatar Na'vi falls in love with the Na'vi, and then his colonist
Oh my
dad
God.
comes back. Hilarity ensues.
Okay. Bridges of Madison County. Penthouse housewife who's never gotten lots of sex. Wait, I might be missing this with a different.
No, that's right.
Hilarity ensues.
Patrick.
What?
Pearl Harbor. Michael Bay makes a movie. Hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
It did.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
it did.
Well done. Well done.
We all nailed it.
So this
Meet the Patrick, everybody.
So Meet the Parents,
No.
1992, made for
Pete the Marins.
$40,000 more dollars than the Blair Witch Project.
I just want to say that Meet the Parents 2000 was 1,000 times more than Blair Witch Project.
And 1,000 times less entertaining.
Oh,
Not to give it away.
spoilers.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Hated it.
Spoiler alert, listeners.
Okay, so Meet the Parents 92, though, there's a wraparound story. Like, it doesn't just start with Greg. It starts with this guy going to a gas station, and he talks to the gas station clerk. And, let's just
Interviews him
watch.
about the Blair
You
Witch.
don't want to
just
go
watch.
down that road.
Everyone shush. Everyone shush.
Shush, get it.
So, taking a little trip?
Yeah, going down to meet my fiance's parents.
I knew a guy once.
Parents? You seen him before?
No, we live in Chicago. We're going down to spend
He's
the
literally
weekend with
doing what y'all just
whole
joked.
weekend.
him. Right.
Is he a priest?
Let me get this straight. You've never met her parents. They've never met you.
It's Roger Ebert.
And you're going to spend
No, it's
the
not.
whole
Looking
weekend.
guy.
Right.
Turn around.
Get the fuck out of here.
Turn around. Or you'll
This is
regret it
good.
the rest of your life.
What are you talking about?
Why
I knew
did
a guy
you say that?
just like you.
What did
And to visit his fiance's
you
parents.
just say it's like Get Out? Why is he saying that?
Because that's the premise of Get Out, too.
Meets her parents.
Listen, can I just
Pause.
get my change?
Hold on.
Listen, just out of curiosity,
Wade's blowing my mind.
not that I really care, but what happened?
It wasn't pretty.
Well, tell me about it.
Okay, can this move slower?
Well, as I said, he was a guy just like you. He went down to visit his fiance's parents.
I'm sorry.
Can
Is
we
it
watch
n-
that clip again, but slower?
Shut up. Is it not a hot take of mine that I have in my notes that this movie's just like Get Out?
Well, the plot of
My
Get
hot
Out.
take.
The plot of
Get Out is Meet the Parents, but horror.
Yeah.
Oh, damn
Get
it.
Out is Meet the Parents,
There
and in
goes
Meet
my
the
notes.
Parents, he ends up having to get out.
Yes. And I believe Get Out is uttered in Meet the Parents.
Duh. Okay, whatever.
And
This
I
is my
think
hot take.
And isn't Meet the Parents uttered in Get Out?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Meet the parents.
So
There they are.
So Meet the Parents 92 has
Hot
a
cake,
has a
hot cake,
wraparound story.
So
I think-
shrimp.
So it is a guy in a gas station hearing the story of a man who once met his fiance's parents.
That's never
And
happened.
that dramatic music it's comedy, right?
It is a comedy.
In the
Because
way that
literally the guy says, "I'm going to meet my girlfriend's parents."
fiance
And he
probably.
says, "Can you turn around and let me take a look?" Was he trying to figure out where they're going to fuck him?
But he
Yeah,
didn't
what?
say that.
Yeah, they did. They
What?
asked him.
Did?
He asked him to turn around, and then I started interrupting.
Oh
him.
no, he said turn around, as in
Oh.
don't go to your destination.
I thought he wanted
Turn
to
around. Let me see that tailpipe.
Right.
Oh.
Another Deliverance
I-
reference.
okay.
2 movies with a Deliverance connection. Butt fucking.
I swear to God, I thought that's what he meant.
Now there aren't. I guess the bones are similar. There, a few threads carry over. There's a lot of like
The parents are met.
the parents. They do
Boy,
meet
are
the
they.
parents.
Their names
In
are
this
Greg.
one, the parents are not like over. They're not like hostile toward him. Just like because. Well, so
Not
there's.
hostile
Wait,
towards
let me
He's
finish.
talking about the old one.
In the movie, in the
You
original,
know, a nice gun, but
Wait, has Patrick seen the old one? Why is he talking like he knows? Don't talk like you know. Matt's talking
That's
about the one he knows. All right, go ahead.
great.
there's nothing about the CIA. The parents aren't hostile because they're dicks. This is just like how I thought this was a good observation that this movie had. Is like you're in a romantic relationship with somebody. You're used to them acting a certain way. Then suddenly they're around their family and they start acting a different way.
That's interesting.
And then your kind of way of being doesn't totally jive, and it's no one's fault, but things just kind of keep happening. But then this movie takes a weird dark turn, and it concludes with the fiance's sister hangs herself. Let's take
Wait,
a
Matt.
quick look.
I feel like we've really screwed the pooch.
Okay.
I feel like this has been all over the place, and I was not helping at all. But I don't know that we made it clear that Wade's movie is Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller,
Oh, right.
and that what you did for research to inform your opinion about the Ben Stiller vehicle, you watched the movie it was based on, which is both a whole lot better and a whole lot worse.
Wade's movie is Meet the Parents, year 2000.
That's right.
Starring
But-
Ben Stiller,
That's right. We're building up to
Robert
that,
De
though.
Niro.
Are we?
We're
Is this
building
Bob
up to
Dylan
that.
takes you to the movies?
All right, fucking fine.
Ben
Directed by Jay Roach.
I want to show y'all the hanging scene though, and then but we
Please.
can get to that. We
I
can get
haven't
to that.
seen enough hanging scenes.
Okay, so Meet the Parents 2000, directed by
It'd
Jay.
be a good juxtaposition of the her getting hit in the eye with blood scene. Just, slice those together. Oh, volleyball accident. Oh, I've hung myself.
Wade, tell us about Meet the Parents.
Oh,
Meet the
Thanks for
Parents has a 7.0 on IMDb compared to Blair Witch Project's 6.5. 84% on Rotten Tomatoes and 73 on Metacritic.
Patrick totally
Versus-
prepared for this as if it were a competition.
Patrick prepared for this like he was you.
Meet the Parents was the 7th highest grossing movie.
He really
of,
did think it was like a
2000.
head-to-head on your movie. There's no comparison.
Well, Blair Witch Project was the 10th highest grossing movie of 1999.
Meet the
I did
Parents.
like how we chose movies that were only a year apart. I thought that was cool.
I thought they
Oh
were
yeah,
good.
no, it's very serendipitous.
They're good companion movies because one is kind of a movie that gets made over and over and over again, Blair Witch, like low budget horror, and then Meet the Parents would
I
never.
thought when you said made over and over again, I thought you were talking about Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Meet the Parents would
I'm sorry to
never get
interrupt.
made today. It was a super high budget comedy. There are just no more comedy movies, period.
Right.
And then big movie stars, no, we don't have those either. So it was kind of charming to just watch a bunch of famous
Okay,
people
but
be funny
Patrick's
Yeah.
Patrick's memories stop like around 2010. So in his world, this movie was
Way
made over
before.
and over and over
Yeah.
again.
together. Yeah, that's true. No,
Yeah.
you'd never see this movie today.
This is quintessential 2000.
It was very. I had when he picked it, I was excited because it's like, oh, that's totally one of my movies. And then as soon as it started, I was like, I have maybe seen this once. And in my mind, because I've seen so much Owen Wilson, so much Ben Stiller together, I had this total mishmash of I melted them all together, and I thought this movie was funny, and I was wrong.
Isn't that what? That's kind of what load-bearing beams is about.
It really
though.
is.
You're-
Rediscovery.
Yeah, and discovering that your memory has tricked you.
Yes.
I
It's
completely
perfect.
forgot Owen Wilson was in that movie. This movie, and honestly, I started expecting it to not like it, to be annoyed with the bum 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 and like over the top Ben Stiller and stuff. And I expected, oh, Greg, you think you can Focker? You think you can knight me?
Oh God, you kind of look like
You
him
have a
when do
Robert
that.
De Niro
Wow,
face.
you
He does have a
you
really
have
good
he has
Robert De
resting
Niro
De
face.
Niro face.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Well,
that.
now it has to be a video app.
Hey, Focker.
That's
so
the thumbnail.
But
I
you're saying,
expected.
but you did like it. You're saying.
No, yeah, I expected it. And oh my god, it started. The opening intro is Randy Newman. I said
It's
to myself,
Toy Story.
I hate this fucking song so much, and I guarantee you, Wade somehow knows the words to it.
Well, of course he does. But the score,
working.
the score is also
It's
by
the
him.
beginning of the movie. and
Yeah.
If you haven't heard it yet.
Did Randy
This
Newman
is
do the soundtrack to
me.
every movie from like 96 to
Just
2001?
96 to
those
23.
three.
Yep.
He did like
He did
every-
tons
did.
of scores, but all I can hear is Toy Story
Yeah.
when watching any of it.
And they wake up in the morning. Do.
You know what? I always think of Monk. He did the theme song to Monk.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
jungle out there.
It's the jungle out there.
observational stuff. Look at you walking around.
Observational humor everywhere.
Lady, what was the song in Family Guy?
That's what I was trying to think of. Wait, it was something about a tree. Oh shit! And then you walk to the tree. I can't remember. What
Walk right over, come right. Something about Rover, maybe? Come right over.
this is great.
Hello,
cast.
Rover.
Yeah, that's right.
Come right over.
And then you get an apple off the tree. It's bad, but it's good.
I don't remember.
So Jay Roach directed this movie.
Yes, Jay Roach. He did
Two
the
weed
Austin Powers
turns.
movies.
A jay,
Jay
and a roach. He puffed the
Jay
magic
Roach
dragon.
did
He
the
did.
Austin Powers movies, and
Which I love.
Fun fact: thinking about that is that Jim Carrey was the original lead to this movie.
Yeah.
And so imagine what he could have done with Jim Carrey and all the physical
God.
stuff
I almost-
after doing the Austin Powers movies.
I feel like De
Would've-
Niro though and Jim Carrey.
No,
The
don't-
thing, the only payoff about this movie, spoiler alert, is the last 10 minutes where they fall in love. That is the only thing I like about the entire movie.
Well, yeah.
And I
Lacey
don't think Jim Carrey could have
Lacey
done
and I
that.
agreed. This movie should have been a romantic comedy about those two
Yep,
realizing that they like each other.
De
Oh,
Niro
I
and
completely
Stiller.
agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Also-
I bet you if it was made today, that's what it would
That's
be
what
about.
it would be. yeah.
Wait, the assistant,
If it was
Oh,
made
the
today.
intern.
the
yeah.
intern. I always do that.
Love the intern.
It
Yes,
just vulnerable guys.
Yes, just be sweet together. How
Be
about that?
sweet.
Yes.
That's all I ever
That's
fucking
all
You
we
and my
want.
mother actually have something in common.
That we want. Be
You
sweet.
love,
Who?
no, you love the intern.
The intern's great. You should see it if you
It's
haven't.
fucking good.
Um,
It's sweet as hell.
I put it in my top 20 movies of the decade.
Whoa.
Sandy Bullock and Ryan Reynolds.
No, you're thinking of.
You're thinking of the assistant
No,
Oh, what's the intern?
with De Niro and
Is that-
the theater kid.
and Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, that's the one. She's a theater kid.
I still have no idea.
Okay,
what
this
you're
is
talking about.
Wade's.
Yes, this is Wade's movie.
movie.
Wade, what's your story with this movie? When did you see it?
Did you ever
Yeah,
see
man,
that
tell me.
Shut up,
movie of Great Expectations where Robert De Niro plays the convict?
No.
It's weird.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, tell us your history, man.
I don't remember the first time I saw it, but it was probably around high school, junior high or high school, around that time, shortly after it came out. And I just remember it being one of those movies that I quoted all the time.
It's very quotable.
Like, yeah, how can
you milk me?
You've got
Can you deal
exactly,
with this? Yeah.
exactly. You can't. There will always be the time before. Can you milk me? And then everything that came after.
So I knew "Can You Milk Me," but I couldn't think what other quotes are there.
It's the after. It's the Easter egg with "Can you deal with that?" The kung fu.
He
That's
part.
also says
one.
it says 19 months in a Vietnamese prison made
Oh,
me a
yeah.
patient
Yeah, I'm a
man.
patient man. That's what 19 months in a Vietnamese prison camp will do to you.
Or
I
Referring to
will
Jack
bring
Kemp.
you down to Chinatown.
That's the one. And Jack can talk Thai.
That's so funny.
Jack
Jack
Talk
Talk
Thai
Thai
very-
is very well.
That was the first
Wait,
one I
I
thought
think-
before I even put the movie on. That's all I could think of is,
Like,
oh
a
yes,
Deer Hunter
Tina.
reference is
Jack can
hilarious.
talk Thai.
Yes.
Jack
Jack
Talk
Talk
Thai
Thai
very
very
well.
Jack Talk Thai.
So stupid. That is a loose end, and we'll get to it.
And then all of the, I feel like all of the like Greg's a pothead references that just go over your head when I'm 11. You know.
Oh. I had a very different childhood, Wade.
When I was only a couple years behind you. When they're playing volleyball in the pool, and he goes, "If I set you up with one, you think you could spike it?" And he says, "It'd have to be pretty high, but yeah." And he goes, "I'm sure you would, Panama Red." The other one that just slayed me is when, without pausing and without fanfare, he just calls him Greg RN.
Oh, right.
When he's trying to explain something, I don't know. He's trying to explain something, and Robert De Niro's distracted with the bathroom. And he goes, "The problem, Greg RN, is when you flush this toilet."
No, they're funny together. They have good chemistry.
They do.
Those two. I think that what annoyed me about this is that
There are no likable people.
none of them are human beings, and I think you kind of need, you need Greg to be more
The
just
audience.
sympathetic, just more understandable. But he's
Yes.
goes out of his way to do dumb stuff.
Well, and he's a dick. I remember him being this sweet, lovable, misunderstood guy, but then you see him interacting with people in the service industry, the people at the airport, the people he saw on the phone. He's an asshole. Because his life isn't going well, he's mean on the phone. I can't like this dude.
Yeah.
And he said
They do go out of the way at the end to make the airport people assholes.
okay, the end that's fine. I just mean the phone calls, the times at the counter when he's not interacting and trying to kiss ass to the family. He's on the side, low key, not nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
But
a
also,
liar.
what I realized this time, because it had been years since I saw it, was no one's on his side.
No.
The
mom.
woman who's supposed to
A total
want
bitch.
to marry him as much as he wants to marry her, does not support him at all.
She's a gaslighting
She
motherfucker.
Right, can't acknowledge that her family is full of weird people.
Yes. And keeps putting him in even further awkward situations. Does not buffer anything at all. She throws him in.
Yeah,
to
she's
every
like, "Just be
situation.
good. Now
Blythe
fuck
Danner?
me in my dad's study."
No,
Right.
the fiance.
The fiance. She's awful.
Oh, yeah.
No,
And
I put she's the villain of the movie.
Absolutely.
kind
She's
of
not on
is.
his. She's not
100%.
they're not a team. She's not giving him any heads up about anything. Not trying to support him
No,
in
the
any
team
way.
she's on is her family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
and
is-
she's trying to get him. She's what is it called? Birth by fire? What's baptism by fire?
Trial by fire. Yeah.
She's trying to throw him into go sit in the car with my dad. Now go upstairs and ask for clothes from my brother who you've never met. All these crazy things, hoping he'll just figure it out and become the man she needs him to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
It
can't
just
run
keeps-
interference at least.
Right, exactly. Because I think her dad would have seen that as weakness. He's got to figure this out. But she's at least could say that to him. She's leaving him in the dark constantly.
No.
And let him sleep late. I hate that. Fucking hair fairy. I hate that part. I always have. I hate Dr. Bob's goddamn
I think
family.
that was the angriest
why
I was
is-
at her. Was not waking him up and then letting him come down in his PJs. Not saying
his PJs, but yeah.
whatever that
Oh,
there's
yeah.
going to be a lot of people here.
Bunch
by
of
the
other
way.
assholes are
Never
here.
warned him
Yeah, about
anything. Right.
Just setting him up to fail.
especially the ex-fiance part.
But the thing that got to me in that scene was, why is hair fairy funny, but shower
But
fairy
shower
is-
fairy
is
isn't.
But
That's
then
the
later
joke.
on, urinal
But that's-
fairy is funny
It
because
works
they like him.
because they like him.
That's a good observation. I like that.
Okay. I kept thinking, and that's always my thing in this podcast, is when a movie gives me no one to root for or no one to like, I completely
You're
lose
checked
interest.
out.
Yes.
I feel like I've almost completely struck out with you. I've picked
No,
two
no.
movies that you hated and one you
But-
thought
and-
was
She liked
okay.
the bucket
I
list.
got your back.
I like the
got
bucket
your back.
list. I
Ray.
also liked
That was it. You didn't like
Bronze
Goldeneye.
and
No,
all right.
you
Oh, you
didn't.
didn't like Goldeneye?
I don't
What the hell's
remember.
the matter
No,
with you?
Listen to the fucking episode, you fucking Fairweather fan.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, it's such a good
That's the movie that gave Pierce Brosnan his most lauded role of Spider-Man.
That's right. It did.
Listen to the
Everyone knows
episode.
what you're talking.
anyway, okay. So
The fans
I was thinking
the
there
real
was
ones.
no one that was normal and that was stood in for the audience, but I was wrong. The mom is
Right.
She is making little faces
She
and
is.
making little comments the whole way around. That the whole time that it's like, okay, we know someone in the room is watching this,
sane.
is seeing that this is weird. It helped me get through it. And I remember hot poo-poos being very weird. But this time around, I was like, no, that is absolute. Think of all the things we call drinks Coke machines, because Sully now calls anything in your hand a Coke machine, and that's fucking funny. And so now, if you come over to our house, would you like a? I'm just saying.
It's just part of
No,
the
I know
family
people do
lexicon.
that.
Families gather weird things to say.
Since
Hot-
I was
right.
hot
since I was
poo-poos.
little, I find that creepy. If I ever hear any,
Hot patooties.
I feel like I'm learning something I shouldn't know about somebody. Is like what they call things.
But they're trying to bring you in.
I don't want to.
And
be
it's
in.
also in Silver
To the
Linings,
circle.
Silver Linings playbook, right? Like Krabby Snacks and
Homemades.
homemades.
Yeah.
Homemades. That's something so endearing to, I don't know. I that felt very real. Also, when she comes to bring the pajamas, it's so human.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
You're absolutely right.
Unsung
Hey,
MVP.
Is
of
it
the
just
movie.
me, or is Blythe Danner like still pretty sexy?
Who?
60 years old.
Oh, her?
Oh
Is
yeah.
that her name?
No, that's definitely. I think
She's a smoke show.
Yeah. No, that's a.
Yeah,
she's very.
she was totally hot.
There's a very widely held opinion. I
Well,
believe.
and she's playing a woman that is the age that she is, and
Mm-hmm.
it's totally working. And she looks completely natural. And also, the most mom thing ever, the way she dramatically goes into the pool with her drink and her clothes because her kid gets hit.
Right.
I have twice now, with all things in my hands, gone into the pool because my kid is in danger. And I know it's probably supposed to be comedic. Like, look at this
well,
fancy
because
lady.
your kids
it's
are kids.
refreshingly
This is an
human.
adult woman.
I did this for you, actually. I instead of going around the pool, I went through the pool when you stepped off that step when the wooden
What
deck
are you talking
when the
about?
wooden deck broke.
Oh.
I was on the other side of the pool and I went through it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did that help?
It didn't.
I
it
wasn't
was the
in the pool,
most
to be
direct
clear.
line.
To be clear, I fell down outside of the pool. You were on the other side of the pool. I shall walk through the pool to get to him.
There were things in my way, and the most direct line to see if you were okay was just through it in my clothes.
I guess that's nice.
Okay.
That's yeah.
I'll never do it again. Piece of shit.
Hey, Matt, I just noticed that Jay Roach produced a movie that we saw at LSU. If you can maybe...
Did
Was it
other
a Doobie
peeps-
Brothers
did other-
documentary?
Was it an LSU original?
What
Or
on
a-
on campus at LSU?
No! When we were at LSU and we'd go see
Ooh.
Patrick, talk in words that humans know. You can't be so exclusive to say something.
Okay, so he
Like
produced.
that.
No,
Matt, I can.
produced but didn't direct. You say.
He produced and did not direct.
So this would have been
the
06,
movie.
07.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fun Matt Pat trivia about to happen. Everyone
Give me-
feels
give me one
real
more clue.
included.
There's a Marvel hero.
Who isn't in Marvel?
Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't know. A clue.
In a world
I picked it up.
where
for
Matt
sure.
doesn't know a trivia question.
What comedy?
man.
This was a
See,
fun.
it wasn't a comedy though. Like it says drama comedy, but I swear to God, it was not a
dramedy.
fucking comedy. Me, at least.
Was it In the Land of Women?
It was not in Land of Women, but the lead actor kind of reminds me of Adam.
I don't know. Just tell
whatever
me.
his name was. It was Charlie Bartlett.
Oh god, keep
where
going.
Anthony
Barley
Ellis
Charlotte.
is
Snar-
selling,
Charles
like-
Gnarls Barkley. Am I
Robert De Niro's student is selling
crazy?
pills. I
Gnarls
think
Charles.
somehow.
No, I didn't see that.
Yes, you did. We
If
saw
this
it. It was
doesn't
No,
the
I
movie
didn't.
I picked.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
This garbage.
Yeah.
no.
Charlie Bartlett.
I didn't
Meet
see
the
it.
parents.
There's no chance I saw that.
Yeah.
No.
I saw it by myself.
Guys, who do
Really?
you think? Whose memory is better about this?
Okay, I agree, but you think I saw it by myself or something?
I'm not making any other claims other than I didn't see it.
Wade's gonna go dodo.
The year's right though.
Well, yeah.
The year's perfectly right.
Patrick,
I'm
I'm on
saying
your
those were the
side. I
movies.
was recently jilted and rudely
Well, I mean, if I didn't see it with Matt,
snapped into
when the fuck
reality that
would I
Matt's
have
not
seen
always
it?
right.
Well, no, if I was you sitting on the couch and I'll listening to this argument and he said, "Come on, who's right?" I'd be like, "Oh, fuck Matt, duh."
No,
No,
I
I
believe
know,
you.
that's a bad
I
argument.
believe you,
Matt
Patrick.
keeps a spreadsheet of every Excel spreadsheet of everything he's ever seen and done.
I
in his
do.
whole life,
He can spread
which I
my cheeks
respect
and
the hell
kiss
out of.
it.
I wish I did. I wish I did too.
Spread those sheets.
So I want to believe him that he's never seen it. But who
Patrick.
the fuck would I? I would not have seen it by myself.
I need you to look
I
over.
don't
fucking
know, but
way.
I think the burden is
Patrick.
on you to demonstrate who you saw it with.
Don't fall into
or
this
not.
trap,
I'm just saying
Patrick.
I didn't see it. I've never seen this movie. I barely have even heard of it.
Okay, Wade gets to get in a fight with Matt next. He's the only one that hasn't gotten one.
If Wade gets in a fight with me, I'll kill myself.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I don't think we've ever been in a fight.
Then Wade, love on Matt real hard. No, ew, I don't.
Wade,
like
have we
mouth
ever been
noises.
in a fight?
I don't think so.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Not like a
Wade,
real
have we ever
fight.
been in a fight?
I'm sure
Me
that
and you?
I don't think
one of
so.
just pissed the other one off.
No.
Look who's special.
I think it might be Wade, yeah. Have you ever been in a fight?
Like a physical fight?
No.
like
Oh.
an argument.
Yeah. Lots of times.
No, I asked Wade's girlfriend, like, what has he ever been upset? And she's like, I don't think so. She sounds like that too. I don't think so.
Like Marge.
I don't think so.
Marge.
homie.
Oh, I was going for
just
large
think
Marge.
they're
Pee-wee. Tell him large Marge sent ya.
Who's minding the quickie mart? Where's
Night
that Bart?
Nightcrawlers.
Go
Well-
ahead, Patrick. Your turn.
Wear a sweater.
So meet the parents.
So meet the parents.
think it's a good idea.
I'm sorry, Laci, that you hated it. I found it every bit as delightful as I did.
It pays
Well,
off.
I'm
Way
not gonna
back in the
lie.
day.
I think Greg was actually a very likable character. That's what I was surprised by. I was surprised that I enjoyed the movie so much because I thought he was gonna be a sniveling weasel and just be all whiny and like, I didn't say that. I didn't. What are you talking about, Jack? I'm your best buddy.
He sticks up for
Hey.
himself the whole time. That is
Yes,
something
he
I
does.
didn't
He speaks up
remember.
for
And when he's
himself.
trying to
Yeah,
like
did he?
explain himself and defend himself,
eloquent.
people interrupt
Yes,
him
he
and
makes
move on to
sense.
the next thing. So like he's
Oh.
just truly this bewildered guy who's like
Yes,
th-
he's just
in a
misunderstood.
shitty situation.
You do instantly
Exactly.
feel that secondhand embarrassment because I think we've all been there for a moment.
Absolutely.
We just never have sustained it. That's what the true horror of being out of town with people that aren't your people. I specifically remember as a kid you think you want to have sleepovers, right? And you do that. And then you think you want to have a double sleepover. So you stay an extra night. But there's some point where you're like, where
Crossover, yeah.
where something happens between the kid and the parent that live there. And you go, oh, fuck, these are my people. Oh, God damn it. They don't love me
When they
like
say-
my mama loves me. Oh, no. I had that oh shit moment lots of times as a kid, even
Well,
with my
why-
aunts.
Why
It
Why would
hurts.
anybody think it's a good idea to meet your romantic person, your love's parents, and stay with them at the same time?
Yeah, make a weekend
That's
out of
the
it.
Don't you-
baptism by fire.
Mm.
It was Pam. She was trying to force it.
Mm.
She was trying to make it.
Like in Get Out.
Yes.
They're gonna harvest him.
Oh, wait, did they decide to go to the parents before or after her sister got engaged?
After it
Wait,
forced
was it already in motion? It wasn't
No,
already in
no.
motion?
She found
So
about.
they decided
she-
to go.
and that's why they fast tracked it. It's 2 weeks, which doesn't make
Yeah.
any goddamn sense. He's a doctor, like, and also why are you getting married at your
Yeah.
dad's house? You're a doctor, like, do it the right way.
He was about to propose
She was
to her, and she got
pregnant.
the
That's
phone
the underlying
call,
message there.
and-
But anyway,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, it's all very contrived.
So they didn't go there to meet. Yeah, so it is contrived. Exactly, it's contrived. They didn't go there
I think
to-
it's a good.
It wasn't a meet the parents visit.
It
was
was right, exactly.
Sister's wedding
And
visit.
it was he was thrown into this. Oh, he was just that Bob intued all these things he needed to do to be just the perfect kind of person for the dad, not knowing that Pam's held a special position in the dad's eyes. So it was never going to be apples to apples. So maybe don't put Bob on such a high pedestal. But he just do the perfect gift for dad. Oh, why? Because maybe the fucking Sarah, what's the sister's name?
Sister.
If I can find out.
Sister, maybe
Sister.
clued him in that his dad was not a florist. That pisses me off too. She could have told him about the CIA thing as soon as she found out CIA.
Laci, did you see the Clueless Super Bowl commercial?
I did not watch the Super Bowl.
Did
There
you
was a
see the
Clueless commercial.
There was.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
No, every movie ever is
didn't
going to
see
be
it.
remade as a Super Bowl commercial. Like, just name a movie they've made a Super Bowl commercial.
Well,
Alicia Silverstone.
The
looks
Duel.
Good.
does she?
Yeah, there's Silverstone.
Was Paul
She
Rudd in it?
does. No, he was not. But and I'm sure she had a shit ton of makeup or plastic surgery or both.
Or CGI.
But she looked good.
Well, they did a Breaking
CGI.
Bad commercial where they were both Aaron Paul and,
Yeah,
and
they
Bryan Cranston were
recreated the-
de-aged, digital de-aged, and it looked amazing. But yeah, they're both like 15 years older now. I was like halfway between Wade and Patrick liked it, Laci hated it. I was milkwarm on it. Somewhere in between, but it seems like that's the general consensus is a thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs up.
I will
thumbs
say
middle.
it paid off at the last 10, 15 minutes makes up for everything, but that's why it goes in my help me. Not a crygasm. This one's a comic-gasm. Give me my girl, my movie. The whole movie, you're like, this is a sad movie. I'm gonna need to cry soon, right? Give it to me. Give
That's
it
the
to
other
me.
thing is
I need to
like
cry.
you're uncomfortable the entire
Right,
time.
I'm like, and then
Not in a Blair
"Ah."
Witch way.
Yeah, exactly. In a
It's
like,
somehow worse.
yes,
It is
because
worse.
And you
because
know
it's-
this bombardier scene's coming up soon.
okay,
Can't even
but also there's
relax.
just got to be a way to make that more palatable and still get the I don't know. There's just a better way to do it. There has to be.
What
it
are the
just felt
sequels
so-
like? Have you seen them?
I would say they're too fun. They're too stupid. Like I was gonna say, like make you say, what do we do to this one to make it better? And I say, make Robert De Niro less psychopathic, make him more
Right,
fun.
right.
But
They kind
the
of
second
did that for
one-
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, but that's what Meet the Fockers was more fun, you know. And
I didn't
God
like it.
damn, Dustin Hoffman played Mr. Focker,
Mhm.
and he was the biggest motherfucker of all. Dude. I swear,
Martha
he was
Focker.
so annoying. Him and who was the wife?
It's,
Barbra
Barbra
Streisand.
Streisand.
Yeah.
Barbra Streisand. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so.
And
so
I
I
really-
never saw Little Fockers because
didn't
I
either.
disliked Meet the
No,
Fockers
after,
so much.
after Meet the
It's like
Fockers,
Home
you can't
Alone
watch
3. We can't go there.
Just don't
Yeah,
go
you can't.
there.
But ironically, after the milking situation and being made fun of for milking a cat,
The
he
milking
invents
situation.
a device to be milked himself in the sequel, which is
That's what happens.
yeah, because he becomes not infatuated with the cat anymore. He's infatuated with the firstborn kid of Sister and Bob.
Sister and Bob.
Sister and Bob. I mean, I'm doing this from memory, and I have a horrible one, but I do remember that Jack is then milked in the
It's
second
like
one.
Romeo and Juliet.
I blocked that out.
You should.
You know, it was a couple things that played kind of funny in 2023. Seeing it 23 years
The
after
nurse
the fact.
bashing?
That was the main one.
Yeah.
Yes,
is
I hate
like
it.
He's a male nurse.
yeah,
With a penis.
it's like not even something that anyone thinks about anymore. It's such a
completely
like
been knocked out of like
right. It's
yeah,
such a
No.
universally accepted unisex job
completely.
that like it's not
Which
even
is-
a thing that people talk
No,
about
they
anymore.
had that joke.
But you
They
had
that
to
joke.
say it's like they had a quota of how many times they had to say male nurse.
Right.
And the other thing is having that much trouble at the airport before 9/11.
Was that before 9/11?
Oh, there's bomb jokes. There's
no,
like
no, no, that
he's-
had to be after.
no, this is before 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh God, I thought that
That's
was why the
early.
jokes were there.
No, I
No.
put this in my
Early
notes. It said
That-
like bomb
that's
jokes
actually
pre 9/11.
interesting.
It was it's like 11 months before.
Yeah, he's fighting with
wow.
flight attendants and stuff.
Yeah.
He's thrown off an airplane, which I just don't feel like you saw at all before.
Yeah, he would have never said the bomb
right.
shit after 9/11.
That's actually kind of makes it more interesting.
Yeah, truly an example of you couldn't make that joke a year later.
And in fact, if they had had a later release date, they would have been one of the movies that got. I mean, because a couple movies just weren't
Right,
made because
right.
of the proximity to 9/11.
yeah.
Oh, here's a question I have.
They
for-
should have sorry.
Sorry.
No,
They,
it's your movie, Wade. You say what you want.
They should have put Ben Stiller as like way in the background in the airport of the 9/11 movie.
They should have.
Okay.
Just like show him
Which
fighting with the
9/11
flight.
movie?
I think it's called 9/11.
I think it's called 9/11.
Well, they got United in 91.
That's the
The
one.
World Trade Center with Nicolas Cage.
That's the one.
Well,
Yeah.
the plane that's not
That's called
supposed to-
9/11, Matt.
And they should have had Mark Wahlberg on the plane because he's like, things wouldn't have gone down. They would have gone down different if I was on that plane.
They would have gone down real fast.
Here's my
They
question.
just go the same.
Wade and Patrick, both of you are cat guys. You both have a cat that you love. Now, my question for you is, if somebody brought home another cat that was pretty much identical to your cat, could you tell?
Plot hole.
Right.
I don't have to be a goddamn CIA spy hunter to
100%.
know what a cat looks like.
Yeah.
Patrick?
Well, aside from looks, behavior-wise, like I can
Right. They just happen to that fake Jinx was just a more lovable. It just wouldn't have happened that way. He wouldn't have.
My kid
No,
does things
you
'cause he knows
exactly. It's the
Like, when I
behavior.
get
You
home
know
from-
right away.
Right. That's
when I
what.
get home from work, he automatically lies down in the same position every day and stretches out for me to get his belly and stuff because he knows I'm home.
Uh-huh.
And he wouldn't do that for a stranger. Or, I
Exactly.
don't know.
Any new cat
He can smell me.
getting picked up by Jack like that would have fight.
I would
yeah.
assume my cat is traumatized from the separation. That's why it's being weird.
No, Jack is not your average cat owner. Second plot hole.
I wasn't pointing out plot holes.
I am
We are now.
idiot.
Plot hole.
He goes through that whole diatribe showing how Jack's a fake and you don't know your husband, you know your dad. Oh, real good. You totally gave away the surprise of the honeymoon and all that stuff. And so it's like, okay, yeah, that explains it. Except for that no one knew he could talk Thai. That still never explains that. You wouldn't need to talk Thai to plan a honeymoon. It's still a weird thing that you're hiding from your family. Am I wrong?
Plot hole.
That is a plot hole. The meeting with the travel agent, fine. But why on earth would you need to speak Thai in order to?
How does
arrange
Ben
a
Stiller
honeymoon?
know
Way
that
to
they're?
say that.
How does
At
Ben
least
Stiller know
somebody
that they're
can say it.
speaking Thai?
Yeah,
Because he
there's
calls
your
him.
plot
Because
hole.
it calls him we. He connected the two things. That's fine,
All right. Very worldly man.
isn't he? He's a nurse, you know.
Yeah. I thought that when the airport worker is typing and just keeps typing, that I wrote that is the evacuation comp of this movie
It is.
The
Oh
what?
my god.
from Austin Powers.
Speaking of Austin
Evacuation
Powers,
evacuation. It just keeps going and going and going.
because he keeps having.
She
to
just
pee.
keeps typing, and he's about to talk, but she just keeps typing.
Okay.
that.
Wait, you think somebody's watching him typing?
Hmm?
You think somebody's watching him and typing?
No, the airport.
No, the airport's saying,
worker.
look, he's got the clip.
Oh.
He's got the clip. God.
But this is also a Saturday Night Live thing. Like this is not the first time I've seen this.
This is from. Okay.
This exact thing with an airport
No.
person. I
Yeah.
swear I've seen it in more than one place. But maybe it's just one of those Mandela effect things.
That made me laugh out loud just as hard as I did a few minutes ago when you played it.
I feel like this would be my dad's favorite
$1,000 for a
joke.
flight.
Then
No.
no, I will live here now. Now
Uh,
play the I'm so scared part. No, that's another Mandela effect.
That's what I was going to ask. Does she say "I'm so
she
scared"?
never says it.
She never says it.
In Blair Witch, she does not. Okay,
No, they
great.
You
say
know
it in
who- you
Scary
know who
Movie.
does?
Scary Movie.
That's when Steve Carell does that on The Office.
Yeah, because I knew that he did it. I'm so scared when you don't order double whatever stock.
people don't label their personal food.
So she never says that in the movie. Okay, add it to the list. All right, let's take a look at the original and see when the sister dies.
Okay.
This is such a.
What a good prompt.
I'm leaving now. I can't stay here, Pam. Would you please open the door? I want to talk to you.
This is the sister.
Pam.
Then why is he
He's not talking to her. He's talking to his fiance, but she's in her room
Together,
about to hang herself.
I was wrong.
She's really dolled up.
I don't know why things happen the way they happen. I like to think there's some kind of cosmic plan. I don't know. Maybe there's not. Pam, please open the door.
Okay, how long does it take to hang yourself?
Okay, I'm
to
leaving.
1 minute 47 seconds.
About the ring. Well, just keep it. Just keep the ring.
Fuck that.
I'm going. Have a good life, Pam.
Love that early 90s synthesizer piano.
I'm leaving now.
Such a shocking twist. They could have filmed it better.
Jesus.
He
Right.
does say get out.
He
Yep.
does.
He says get out.
The mom, he poked her eye out with a fishing pole.
He killed him?
Well, he accidentally shot his wife and his daughter, and then he dropped dead of a heart attack on the stairs.
Well, what happened to the guy?
Oh, he's fine.
I thought that was funny.
Okay. Jesus, I'm glad I didn't watch that with you.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's
I need some eye candy.
the
you know?
original Meet the Parents is like about how this guy destroys his fiance's family,
Right.
which is crazy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a really black comedy, like just really dark about how like marriage is a sham and
Like
the
Serial
nuclear
Mom.
family is like Serial Mom.
Dude, yeah, really awesome, dude.
What?
Oh shit. What about maybe it's secretly awesome?
It's okay.
Oh.
I preferred it.
Because I'm watching. This,
You
I'm thinking,
preferred
what
it to the
fuck is
Ben
going
I
Stiller?
did prefer
You
it.
did?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if it was
The acting was just awful. It was just worse than a YouTube video.
I mean, yes, if it had been professionally
God,
shot
that
and all that, it would have been something. It had better idea because it was both low key and then went way further. It was just more interesting. But I didn't mind the 2001.
This is the guy who does the James Bond movies.
No,
No, who's the guy?
Kevin Smith,
Yeah, Kevin Smith. That'd be a good Kevin Smith movie.
I guess.
Yeah, it has the tone. I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you meant because of the way it's shot. Because it's
I
just
mean, that too.
No,
just put a camera in front of people and let them talk.
I think Kevin Smith could do a black comedy like that.
Final thoughts, everybody.
I liked Blair Witch Project, and I liked Meet the Parents as much as I did 20 some odd years ago.
It's nice
So
when
not
that
at all.
happens.
It's nice when that happens.
I don't feel like that could ever not happen with Wade. He has such an amazing recall. Like I don't think that thing that happens to me can happen to him.
But there's no accounting for taste, and I'm just as surprised that I like these, not GoldenEye. I mean, GoldenEye's a damn classic, and not even you could convince me otherwise, Laci.
I can't remember why I didn't like it, but I'm sure I was right.
I watched it when I watched all the James Bond movies in order last year, and I still didn't like it. But like, I know I'm wrong, so I gotta watch
Wait,
it.
wait, wait.
It's all
If
right,
you
'cause
and
I know you're
both
wrong, too.
Agree, then we're right,
Yeah.
and Wade's wrong. He's
Yeah,
good
but
at music, but
and
nothing else.
the James Bond fandom, it's regarded as like one of the best.
Well, those are the people you can't trust. Don't you think you need an outsider's
Oh,
perspective to really
if
see
there's one person
something?
you can't trust, it's a fan.
That's right. You guys are too in it.
And you can
We
never-
got to do our James Bond dissertation.
We gotta. I don't remember any of it though. Just gone. It's all gone.
I don't think. Well, we didn't prepare
Girl.
anything. We were just.
No,
gonna-
but I don't. I watched all the movies and they're just. I don't remember. Any
Oh,
of them
now it's just all a mash of.
That's what happens with
It's just
me.
one
I watch so many
gray
movies and
Bond.
then they're just gone. But that's okay. That's life. We're just on this earth and things just. A thing is not beautiful because it lasts, but because it happened at all. And that's what this podcast is about, and what our marriage is about, and what our band is about. Rural Route 9. Listen to the Joy of Averages on
greatest
Spotify,
segue I've ever
Apple
heard.
It was
Music.
pretty. I mean, it was as good as any.
You don't need
What
to
an
plug
epic
all the
segue.
streaming services. Everybody already knows
They're
what
so
those are. They
great,
know
though.
about Facebook. They
I
know
love
about
those-
MySpace.
I love the websites. I love the streaming services.
Yes, I-
Rural
on
Route
MySpace.
9. Those are the
Rural-
words that you need to get in your ear holes.
Plug them.
Plug them
Plug your
up.
ear holes with this.
Plug
plug.
it up.
Before you listen to Roll Route 9.
And Lacey is on one of the songs too.
Oh my
so
God.
You can listen.
Lacey's on 2 of the songs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that
that's
doesn't
true.
count. All right.
very prominent in one. So that's reason enough to listen. But all right, everybody. What a beautiful night it's been. But we have to say goodbye now.
It is way past my bedtime.
Me the fuck too.
All right, Patrick. Thank you for fixing everything and being able to make
figuring
it.
out your phone.
We had fun talking to you. Glad you finally appeared on our podcast after
Great
6
to
years.
see you, buddy.
Always a pleasure. Bye.
Okay, I love you. Goodbye. 2, 3, 4.
sunshine.